Hello everyone, it's me Uncle Jan. Today I am going to read S557E, Junie first grader, Toothless Wonder. Chapter 1 Prizes. Dear first grade journal. Today we are having a speaker in room 1. She's going to tell us all about recycling. Recycling is when you wash your trash, I believe. It's just scary set to write in our journals till the speaker gets here. Only I don't even feel like writing today. Because I have a loose tooth, that's why, and that is driving me crazy. Every time I write in this journal, I have to look up words in the dumb dictionary. Except sometimes Mrs. Scary spells the words on the board for us. Then I have to cross out my mistake, plus also, I raise holes in my paper. Spelling is not a breeze, I tell you. That's all I feel like writing today. I'm done with this thing, and I mean it, from Junie. I put down my pencil, and I opened my mouth. Then I reached in my finger, and I wiggled my tooth. The thing has been loose for a very long time, only no matter how hard I wiggle it, it still won't come out. I pulled down it a teensy bit. Ow, that hurt, you dumb bunny tooth, I said. May turned her head and looked at me. May sits next to me in room 1. She is not a pleasure. You shouldn't say dumb bunny, Junie. Dumb bunny is not a nice word. I raised my eyebrows at her. Really? Well, thank you for telling me that, dumb bunny May. But then May's face got puffy and red. Don't say the word, I told you, she hollered. My teacher stood up at his desk. Problem back there, girls? Yes, Mrs. Scary. There's always a problem back here, and her name is Junie Jones. I stamped my foot. B, May. I said B. You're always forgetting my B. Mr. Scary closed his eyes. Please, girls, can we just have one morning without any spats? I looked surprised at that man. But I didn't even spat, Mr. Scary said. My mother doesn't let me spat, not even on the sidewalk. After that, I went up to his desk and I smiled very cute. I have a loose tooth. Would you like to see it, Mr. Scary? Huh? Would you? I opened my mouth and wiggled it for him. See it? See how loose it is? It's a loosey-goosey, isn't it? I said. Wow, it literally is loose, Junie, and it's a top tooth, too. Losing a top tooth is the best. I looked puzzled. It is? How come it's the best, Mr. Scary? Is a top tooth funner than a bottom tooth, do you mean? Because last year I lost the bottom tooth, and I didn't actually get a kick out of it. My teacher did a chuckle. But when you lose a top tooth, your smile looks really cute, Junie, and when your new tooth comes in, you start looking like a big kid. I did a gasp at that news. A big kid? Really? I'm gonna look like a big kid? Not as sure you are. Here, I'll show you what I meant. He looked around the room. Class, does anyone here have the big top tooth yet? If so, please raise your hand. All of the children looked at each other. No one raised their hand. Mr. Scary was surprised. Really? No one in our class has lost a top front tooth? Huh? He turned around and shook my head. Well, congratulations, Junie Jones. Looks like you're going to be the first person in room 1 with a big top tooth. I felt very thrilled. Thank you, I said, and I skipped back to my sit-down. I sat down real proud. May did a huffy breath at me. Big deal. What's so special about losing a top tooth? She said. Everyone in our whole room is going to lose the top teeth, Junie Jones. It's not like you are the only one, you know. I did a huffy breath right back at her. Yes, May, I know. I'm not the only one, but I'm the first one. The first one is the winner, so there, haha, on you. May crossed her arms. Well, if you're the winner, then where's the prize, huh, Junie Jones? I don't see a prize, do you? I tapped my finger, kind of stumped. Then I hurried back to my teacher's desk again. I patted him on the shoulder. Okay, here's the thing. The children are wondering where's my prize for being the tooth winner. So how would you like to handle this situation? Mrs. Skid did not answer right away. He shrugged. Well, the truth is there aren't any prizes. I wasn't exactly running a contest, you know. I know, but I bet you could still come up with a little something to make me happy. I pointed at his desk drawer. I bet there's something in there probably. Teachers always have good stuff in their desk drawers, right? So why don't we take a little look-see? Mr. Skid ran his finger through his hair. Then at last he opened his drawer. Whoa, is that a stapler I see there? Stapler would be good, don't you think? I could really pound that thing, I bet. So if you'll just hand it over, I'll be on my way. Scary shook his head. No, Junie, no stapler. I looked some more. Hey, hold the phone, I said. Is that Tums I'm looking at? I leaned closer. Yes, it is Tums, Miss Scary. You've got Tums just like my Grandpa Miller. So I bet you suffer from gas and bloating. Am I correct? He closed the drawer. He went to the supply closet and got out a piece of shiny silver paper, and he scribbled a star. He cut it out and pinned it on my shirt. There, that's your prize for your tooth, okay? You gotta wear a shiny star for being the winner. Now please go back to your seat, look down at my star. Only I don't actually think this is your best work, I said, kind of quiet. Pointed to my desk. He was not having a good morning. I think I'm back and sat down. They snicked a peek at my star. Tried to act proud of it. Well, what do you know? A prize, I said. Made it a mad breath and quick turned away. I looked down at my star again. This time it looked prettier, I think. Chapter to Uncle Lou. The speaker came at 10 o'clock. Her name was Miss Chris. She told us all about recycling. Also, she showed us a movie. It was called Dan, the Soda Can. It was very thrilling, I tell you, because Dan, the soda can, lived in a soda machine at a gas station. Then one day, a lady brought him to drink. Only too bad for Dan, because after the lady drank his soda, she threw him right out her car window, and Dan got his can all dented. But hooray, a cop saw the lady littering, and he gave her a big fat ticket. Then a can man took Dan to a recycling center, and the man got cash money. Plus Dan got fixed up, good as new, and bingo, he turned into Dan. Then the orange juice can. It was a miracle, I tell you. Room 1 clapped at that happy ending. Then Miss Chris passed around stickers of Dan, the soda can for us to stick to our shirt, and the sticker said recycling makes the sense. Huh, get it? Sense sounds like a sense, and that is a good one, I think. After that, all of us went to lunch and recess. And we are all still in happy moods. On the playground, Jose and Lenny and Shirley asked to see my loose tooth. Then pretty soon, the other children wanted to see it too. And so finally, I stood them all in a row, and I let them look real close. After they looked, I walked down the row, and I showed them how far I could bend it. Herb clapped and clapped. Jose and Lenny whistled. Sheldon tried to pick me up. That's not a normal reaction, I think. You're gonna look cool when it finally comes out, Junie, said Herb. See, said Jose, you're going to look really cool, like a hockey player, I bet. Yeah, said Lenny. Hockey players almost never have any teeth. Neither do kickboxers, said Shirley. Maybe you'll look like a kickboxer, Junie. Then Sheldon did a sigh. I just hope you don't look like my toothless Uncle Lou. My toothless Uncle Lou never brushed or flossed, and then all his teeth fell out. Made a sick face. Sheldon shrugged. Well, it's not like he's totally toothless, he said. He still has one bottom tooth left. It's kind of yellow, but still can't bite an apple. After Sheldon walked away, I watched him go. Then I sat down in the grass, and I tried not to think of toothless Uncle Lou. After school, Bee and Herb rode the bus home together. We sit with each other every single day. Except not on Saturday or Sundays or weekend. Me and Herb talk about lots of stuff on the bus. Only today I didn't feel like talking hardly because I was still upset about looking like Uncle you-know-who. I slumped down in my seat, very glum. What if I look like a weirdo? Weirdo, I said. Oh, Herb, what if I look like a toothless Uncle Lou? Herbert patted me. Don't worry. You won, probably. I kept on worrying. Yeah, one day, only today is Friday, Herb. So by Monday, my tooth will already be out, I bet. And so what if I come to school looking like a toothless Uncle Lou? Then all of room 1 starts making fun of me, and they form a circle around me, and they laugh and skip and throw fruit. All of a sudden, I just gasped, because an even worse problem popped in my head. I grabbed the Herb shirt. Oh no, Herb. Oh no. What if I don't even look like myself on Monday, not even a tiny bit? I mean, and then I get on this bus, and you don't even recognize me, so you pass right by my seat. Then I have to sit by myself, all alone and toothless. Herb looked down at his shirt. He said to please take my hands off of him. He smoothed himself out. Maybe you should look on the bright side, Junie. Even if all of that bad stuff happens, which it won't probably, you'll still end up with a bunch of money from the Tooth Fairy, right? And that's good, isn't it? As soon as he said that, chill bumps came on my skin. My stomach got the flutterflies in it. He looked out the window so Herb couldn't see my face. Guess what? The Tooth Fairy, the whole other kind of warmth. Chapter 3. Ow. I walked down from my bus stop very slow. Walking is good for thinking, I think. And talking is good for thinking too. I just wish I wasn't the first one. That's all. I said out loud to myself. I wish the other children in room 1 were losing their teeth too. Then all of us would look toothless together. No one would throw a fruit. I did a big breath at me. Yeah, only that's the dumbest thing I ever heard of, I said, because you can't make other children have loose teeth, Junie. I rolled my eyes. Yeah, only I already know that, Junie, I said, but I really don't want to be first. So why can't my tooth just stay in my mouth a little longer? That's what I would like to know. I crossed my arms at myself. Because you keep wiggling it. That's why I said maybe if you didn't wiggle it, it would get tight again. Did you ever think of that, huh? Did you? I walked and walked some more, then all of a sudden I did a gasp. Because I did think of that, huh? I ran to my house pretty quick. My grandpa Frank Miller was babysitting my first brother named Ollie. Grandpa Miller, I know what to do about my tears. I know what to do about my tears. I hollered, real happy. Grandpa Miller was bouncing Ollie on his lap. Ollie was wearing his drool bib. Also, he was slobbering and chewing on his arm. Ollie will not be popular in school properly. Mother says he's drooly and fussy because he will be getting teeth soon. She's kidding herself, I think. Just then Ollie started to cry. Grandpa Miller looked weary of that boy. I took Ollie away from him. I don't worry, Grandpa. I know how to calm this baby down, I said. I patted Ollie's back very nice. Then I hummed a little real soft in his ear and put him in the hall closet. My grandpa quick got him out of there. He put Ollie in his playpen and he gave him animal crackers. Animal crackers are crackers that make babies stop crying. Also, I enjoy an occasional cracker myself. After Ollie stopped the fussing, Grandpa Miller came back in the kitchen and he put me on his lap. Okay, little girl, I'm ready. I'm ready to listen to your news now. What were you saying about your tooth? Did it get any looser at school today? Clap my hands together. That's what I was going to tell you about, Grandpa. Because at school, I found out that I'm the first person in room 1 to lose a top front tooth. So at first, I felt proud about that news. Only then I got nervous on account of who wants to look like a toothless Uncle Lou. That's right. So then I had a long talk with myself, and then hooray, I decided not to lose my teeth after all. He raised his eyebrows at me. Really? You're not going to lose your teeth, huh? Do you really think you can do that, honey? Yeah, I said. I know I can do it, Grandpa, because all I have to do is not wiggle it anymore, and then it'll get real tight in my mouth again. I'm sure of it. I'm positive. I reached in my mouth and touched my tooth very light with my finger. Yup. I said I can feel it. It's tighter already. I opened my mouth and pointed. See it, Grandpa? See how tight it's getting? He squinted his eyes. Gee, honey, I don't know. It still looks pretty loose to me. Then without even asking, he reached in my mouth and he started to wiggle it. No, I yelled. No, no, no. I snapped my mouth shut. Ow, said my grandpa. He pulled out his finger. Ow, I said right back, 'cause I felt a pinch, that's why. I poked all around with my tongue. Something did not feel right in there. My heart started to pound very fast. I held my breath and opened my mouth, kind of sickish. I spit my tooth right into my head. Frico, chapter 4. I read and ran all over the house. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, my grandpa Frank Miller knocked my tooth out. My grandpa Frank Miller knocked my tooth out. Grandpa ran after me. No, I didn't. Of course, I didn't. Junie. Your tooth came out when you bit down on my finger. I kept running and shouting. I look like Uncle Lou. I look like Uncle Lou. Help, help, help. I look like Uncle Lou. I zoomed to the front door and opened it wide. 911, 911, my tooth is knocked out. My tooth is knocked out. Grandpa Quick picked me up and carried me back inside. He took me to the bathroom and he gave me a paper cup with water. Rinse and spit, he said. I did what he said. That's when the worstest thing of all happened, because my spit water turned pink. And did I gasp at there's that blood, there's blood in my spit. I hollered some more. He covered his ears. Please, Junie, just stop the screeching. He took an aspirin, plus also he ate 2 Tums. Kept on rinsing and spitting. Then finally my spit water turned regular. Phew, that was a close one. I was almost out of blood. Well, let's have a look, he said. I opened my mouth for him. He looked in and did a chuckle. He lifted me up to the mirror so I could see too. I quick closed my mouth again because I was nervous to see myself. My tongue felt my tooth hole. It felt bad room in there. Well, aren't you going to look, honey? It looks cute, Junie. It really does. My heart pounded and pounded. Then fast as a wing, I opened my lips and I did a little peek at my mouth. I quick closed my eyes again. Because what do you know, freako? Put me down, Grandpa, I said. Put me down right now. I don't want to look at myself again. I don't. Grandpa Miller put me down. Just then my nose started to sniffle very much and my eyes got tears in them. I hate me. I hate the way I look. Grandpa blew my nose on toilet paper. I'm never going to look at myself again. Not ever, never. I mean it. Grandpa bent down next to me again. I want you to listen to me, little girl. I would never lie to you, Junie. You look every bit as cute without your tooth as you did with it. You gave me a hug. Your new smile is wonderful. You didn't even give it a chance, honey. You really need to look at it again, honest, you do. He ruffled my hair. Do it for me, okay? Just give yourself one more chance. I rocked the back and forth on my feet very slow, because I needed to think this over, that's why. Finally, I did a big breath. Oh, okay, Grandpa. If you really want to lift me up there again, I guess I'll let you. But I'm only doing this to be nice. Grandpa Miller patted my head. You're very kind, he said. After that, he lifted me back up to the mirror. Lifted me back up to the mirror. Very slow, I opened my mouth again. And I picked at my new tooth hole. Try smiling, said my grandpa. You love your new smile. I know you will. I did a nervous breath, then I smiled at myself, kind of shy. See how cute it looks? I didn't answer him. Instead, I made another face at myself, then another one, and another one. Pretty soon, I tried every face in the book. Finally, Grandpa winked at me. So what do you think, little girl? How do you think you can look? I smiled kind of shy again. I think I look fascinating, Frank. He put me back on the floor. Then he went to the kitchen and he got a stool and he brought it back to the bathroom. He helped me up to the top step. I stilled myself till Mother came home. The end.